What's up, everybody? My name is Asher Bellamy, and today I will be sharing with you guys a little devotional about the danger of emotional apathy and what it can tell about our spiritual lives. We live in a world today that constantly strives to distract us or numb us from our own emotions, and us as humans almost constantly tend to give in to the distractions that the world offers us, which forces us to not pay any attention to our emotions whatsoever. Simply put, emotional apathy is detaching yourself from your emotions, or quite frankly, just being bored of them because they make you uncomfortable, or your emotions can even distract you from your day-to-day life. In today's society, we're often confronted with new different tasks, scrolling through our phones, focusing on celebrities or other people's lives instead of our own, and that forces us to not confront our emotions when they're actually really valuable and can reveal something about our spiritual life that we might not see.
It's also super important to look in the Bible to see examples of how others and Jesus himself faced emotions and what they could be telling about our spiritual lives.
Us as Christians wholeheartedly know what it's like to go through emotions that are uncomfortable and that we don't want to face. And even in John chapter 11, verse 35, we see two simple words: Jesus wept.
Along with John chapter 11, we can see in John chapter 26, Jesus even says he's deeply grieved to the point of death. That's how strong the emotion that Jesus himself felt. No matter the emotion, whether it be fear, stress, depression, anxiety, God wants us to address our emotions, not run from them, because he's always teaching us things, no matter what it is.
Not all emotions are inherently bad, and God uses magnificent ways to teach us things that we never could have thought of. Addressing your emotions are important because the opposite of addressing could be distracting or running away from your emotions, which ultimately distances yourself from God because he could be trying to teach you something that you're running from.
We have to understand that running away from our emotions will never actually benefit us. Running away from our emotions is like putting a Band-Aid on a wound, but not addressing the infection underneath. It doesn't benefit us whatsoever, and it only can cause more hurt over time. For example, if you're feeling distant from the Lord, instead of initially running away or getting mad that something is happening to you that you don't want happening, you can lean into the Lord and ask him, God, what are you trying to teach me right now? Or how can I benefit from this emotion that I'm facing?
It is important to face your emotions, but don't do it in an unhealthy way. Make sure that you bring your emotion back to God and ask him, what is in my heart right now that can be surrendered to you?
Above all, never run from or distract yourselves from your emotions, because that can ultimately distance you from the Lord. Instead, bring it right back to God and ask him, how is the emotion that I'm facing right now going to be beneficial in the future? And what are you trying to teach me through this season of life? Know that the Lord is near you and he will never forsake you, and he loves you with all that he is. Thank you all for listening.